Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Can you hear me? Check 1 2. Can you hear me? Let me make sure. I have my son in the background talking up some whole bunch of stuff. How y'all feeling today, family? Just after, man, this one. Listen, Tariq Nasheed just went live because he knows what's about to happen. He knows. He don't know what, but he's pretty much aware. Somebody say static. Let me move my phone. Move all my phones out the way. Keep me posted if you hear static or anything. I move all my phones away because phones make it have static. Yeah, he. How my mic sound? Yeah, he just started going live. Um, my mic sound all right. He just started going live since I started getting down to the nitty gritty. You know what I'm saying? I got static. Let me see. Okay. So let me see. All right. Well, I'm doing through a different program today, so I definitely don't have it in stereo, but nevertheless, yeah, family. So he's definitely trying to, but what he don't understand is that after they finish watching him, they're going to watch this. Like you can't avoid this. It's like when you was acting up in school, and you try to keep it from your parents, or you went to stay out and you know you're supposed to be in the house. You know you're supposed to be in the house, and you just be staying out. You got to go home. You got to go home. And once you go home, whether from school or from the streets, the moment you go home, you know that behind is about to get that shine. Now, family, I started off the show like this. Uh, uh, I started off the show like this today because I want to let y'all know that this is for real, for real. Family, I want to thank y'all for your Cash App. Sister Nicole, I'm sorry that yesterday I went live for a second, right? And she sent $5 for Moochie Bear to get some treats. Thank you, Sister Nicole. Sister Nicole been riding with the Grand Sheik for a minute. But anyway, let me set it up here. We're going to get Moochie Bear some biscuits. Thank you, OG. Love the research. Appreciate y'all. Fam, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Moochie Bear is a worldwide thing. Moochie Bear is a worldwide thing. And I want to thank all the Moochie Bears that's out there that help make this possible. You know who you are. Moochie Bear is the ideal of we get research in such a way that we don't even expect it. We just don't even expect it. You know what I'm saying? And it just comes and comes and comes and comes. And so you know who you are. We want to thank you because without all of us, we couldn't get this done. There's no way we could get this done. Now, I do some phenomenal research, but without Moochie, if we didn't get him no brown swagger, you know what I'm saying? Somebody was trying to give him some Moochie snacks on Twitter. He don't like Moochie snacks. He like brown swagger. You know? That's what he like. He like brown swagger. He don't like no Moochie snacks and all that. He like sandwiches, brown swagger with mayonnaise. That's what he like. Let me do something. Let me say this real quick while I see everybody getting in. To the group on what is that? Twitter. They got this thing called Secure the Tribe, and somebody posted something about a guy wearing some sunglasses. He actually resembled Tariq Nasheed, and I put under the post, these guys are actors, and they really got in an uproar. Let me tell you something. Secure the Tribe. I'm not beefing with you. You can't make me beef with you. You know what I'm saying? You cannot make me beef with you. You know what I mean? Let me say that again. Cousin Poochie. Salute GS. Thank you, Jim. Cousin Poochie, you could not make me beef with you on the internet. I mean, you could not make me beef with you or anybody else on the internet. You know what I'm saying? About nothing. About nothing. You can't. You can when you use my name. My name is going to send people to my page, but you cannot make me. You cannot bait me to beat. You can talk about a slap in the face. You can talk and see. The whole thing in a nutshell is when a person says something like, oh, y'all are actors, or this is an actor, or that is an actor, and you jump out the window and start talking crazy, whether it be calling names, whether it be going far left, whatever the case may be, that you can't even expect me to grace or bless your platform with my presence. It's not going to happen. It's definitely not going to happen. Look at Detroit Paulie said the cartoon brought him here. It's just not going to happen. Listen, I will not mix Moorish World TV with any tomfoolery. We have fun over here. We laugh over here. We rock out over here and everything. But one thing for sure and two things for certain. You won't get Moorish World TV mixed up with that toxic nonsense. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So if you want to have a real civil conversation, that's fine. If you want to have a conversation where you can express your intelligence, that's fine. But all of that other stuff, man, we're not going to mix Moorish World TV with that, because the research that Moorish World TV bring is just not. This is not a Twitter space. This is not where I turn on my phone and I just start talking. No, this is hours and hours of dedication and hours of research where people think that it's a YouTube show. This is not those channels where I'm playing somebody's video and then I'm making comment, or I'm just playing a person's sound bite and I'm making a comment. No, I don't care about these red people. I don't care about these security tribe people. I'm not just going to talk to you. We're going to talk about facts. That's it. And you will not mix Moorish World TV with none of that nonsense where it's just some talk and then we start calling the names and then we start talking about somebody smacked you. You're a punk. You scared. You don't represent Park Heights. You don't represent Baltimore. Let me tell you weirdos something. I haven't represented a street or a block or a neighborhood in 25 years. Don't mix me up with you weirdos, half 100 fools. You half 100 still talking about you represent a street. Can't even afford a piece of concrete to go on the street. Probably don't even own your house on the street. Talking about, man, you weirdos, man. I just sit there and watch y'all. You make the block look bad. I ain't never represented no block in the last 25 years. Don't get me mixed up with that foolishness, you weirdos. Man, you make the hood look bad. What? If I make the hood look bad, before you come talking greasy to me, go in the hood and talk to Lord Joey now that's about to bang a couple brains out tonight. Go and talk to Lord Joey now that's about to sell some pills of dope tonight. Go and talk to Lord Roy now who about to sell a whole bag of weed tonight. To you weirdos, don't you ever confuse me with you. Talking about you make the block look bad. What? Because you done fell victim for a sucker and he has suckered you into believing that you are a FBA and that you need to put your routing number into his Rolodex so he can get a direct deposit from you. And you mad at me because I'm warning you. You mad at me because I'm warning you. You mad at me because I'm warning you. Man, you go, man, you tripping. You tripping. You make the hood look bad. What? 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 You ain't going to put hands on Abdullah. You ain't going to put hands on Abdullah selling all those vials so they can vial up some coke and dope. You ain't gonna put hands up on a Kennedy chicken selling all that poison steroid chicken. You make the block, man. You fools, man. Listen, man. Let me stop venting. Let me stop venting. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Somebody said that on Twitter. You make the hood look bad. Like what? What? I'm going on a half a hundred. I'm standing on the corner holding up a light post. No, you got the wrong one, pimping. I ain't standing on no corner holding up no light post. I don't own that. I don't own no block. We barely even own our houses, dealing with taxes, property taxes. You weirdo. These people are crazy, man. Boy, they get me mad with that foolishness. I be like, man, what in the world are they talking about? Got the nerve to say that. You got smacked. Like, all right, man. Get your man to put them hands up and sign a release so we can go in the ring and see what it is. Other than that, man, shut up. Other than that, just be quiet. I mean, and again, I don't care about you little Twitter groups. I don't care about you little Twitter conversations. I don't care if you make a trip to the California reparations podium. It don't make no difference to me because that's about reparations in California. My fight is not reparations in California. I might get some ideas if they ever give reparations, which I don't believe they will. I might get some ideas. However, that's for California. Crazies. A man gonna go up there talking about Lord Alba. Lord Alba is from Atlanta. Talking about Marcel. Yes, Marcel's a weird little guy, but Marcel is not in California. What they do don't affect California unless they do like the Freedman has done and have sent representatives to give the panel insight on Freedman. You are some weird, uneducated people. They in California talking about Lord Alba. You know, Lord Alba, they tried to offset the reparations movement, and then Marcel I'm like, bro, that's for reparations for California. You should have Tariq Nasheed there or some of them other people in them Twitter spaces there. Man, I'm not going to get into this, man. I just wanted y'all to get up in here so we can get busy, man. Man, these peoples are crazy. They are so uneducated to even the process of reparations. They really believe that they're going to go up there and stand in front of a podium and spit a whole bunch of Twitter rhetoric and they're going to get some money. They really believe that. They really believe they're going to stand in front of a podium and spit Twitter rhetoric and get some money. Them people don't know who Lord Alba is on that panel. I guarantee you them people on that panel, like, what is he talking about? Is he on drugs? Is he on drugs? Are they under some type of substance? And then they're going to talk about get the Moors that came up there and said something. Those wasn't no Moorish Americans. Those wasn't no proclaimed Moorish Americans. Not at all. Not nail one of them was a proclaimed Moorish American. Playing. You know what I mean? Playing. Anyway, family, we about to get busy up here. Somebody say I'm lagging. Am I lagging to everybody or I'm just lagging to one person? Somebody say what progress you made. The progress I'm making, let me tell you something, Roy. Hey, Lil Roy. Let me tell you something, Lil Roy. One of the worst things that you could do is show people your progress on the internet or tell people your every plan on the internet, Roy. Don't be no fool, Roy. Roy, when you see people talking about their plan on the internet and you see people talking about their progress on the internet, 9 times out of 10, they don't have a plan, nor do they have any progress. Because if they have some progress, they will be less on the internet and more on the ground. And you will be able to see people coming to them admiring their progress. You don't have to tell people about your progress. All you got to do is progress, and people will talk about your progress for you. You understand what I'm saying? And so if you don't see my progress, that's because you don't know me. And if you do know me, you should know at least the progress that I'm making right now is taking my time from my family to inform you of something that you probably would never even imagine is happening right before your face. With that being said, Roy, carry on, and I'll do the same. All right? All right, Roy?
Strong in the ghetto. Send an FBA to the inner city and call a town hall meeting and see if people listen to them. So why would I be down with a bunch of weak black motherfuckers claiming FBA and they done come up with some white boy letters to put on it? Like the FBI, DEA, HSI. Yeah, that's some more white boy shit. That he done handpicked some intelligent niggas to come run a play down. Yeah, man, I know that shit. TW, do you rock with FBA? No. I don't believe in nothing with symbols and letters. Yeah, but nigga got to come up with FBA, ADOS. If a nigga got to come up with all that shit, it's bullshit. If you got, it's bullshit. FBA, they ain't got no army, they ain't got no militia, they ain't got no hit squad, they ain't got nobody in the group that done kill white folk, or will kill white people, or even dream about killing white people. FBA, they ain't got no bank.
March, the month of March, we're going to have another event this month. We're going to do monthly events like we did at the grand opening. We're going to have another event at the end of this month on the 25th, Saturday the 25th, March, Saturday the 25th. We're going to have another turn-up event, another networking event where people come on out. You get to vibe with other like-minded people. You get to eat good food. You get to network with a lot of phenomenal folks. Ladies, you can meet you a nice fella. Fellas, you can meet you a nice lady, or you can bring your significant other and
Check 1, 2. Unbelievable. Man. Let me check my sounds. Family, I'm on a different program tonight. Because I got a lot of things to do. You know what I'm saying? So work with me. So family, I need y'all to become members though, family. That's what I need y'all to become. I mean, I remember last night I went live real quick, but I'm gonna let everybody know. That when I'm gonna go live from now on, I'm gonna give you at least 3 or 4 hours heads up. You follow? Y'all follow me? I'm gonna give you at least 3 or 4 hours heads up, so everybody can know what's going on. Because family, I want to give y'all breaking news all the time. And so I went live. When was this? I went live yesterday. But I didn't give anybody time. I mean, I'm telling you, I'll be running in all type of problems, man. I don't know what they doing to my system, but I be running into all type of issues, you know what I'm saying? But whatever the case may be, it don't matter. Whatever it is, we go work it out. But I do want y'all to what happened? I do want y'all to be ready for when I'm going live. Let me pull this up real quick. I want to pull one thing up because somebody told me that we can't do the show. We can't do the show unless we do it right. So that's what I was told. We can't do it unless we do it right.
I be that more you gon' remember.
We got to do it right.
Be that more you gon' remember.
You feel me?
Be that more you gon' remember.
Cryptonomics said we got to do it right.
I be that more you gon' remember.
We got to do it right, or don't do it at all.
I be that more you gon' remember. To Arca Bay front line till the law call my number. You a friend of the Moors, then you a friend of mine.
Let's go.
To watch my enemies, now hold my line. Those that speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I'm speaking about the prophet over Drew Ali, who was the first to remind you and bind you back. Sumo Rock on the mountains, Mississippi and Quebec. Told you you wasn't black, proved it with straight facts. You tripping off trucks, you need to be tripping off that. Now here we go again, acting like you a slave. The same people talk European out of pay. And looking at women buying European hair. No love for self, but do the men really care? Hell no, cause they got a love for Europe. Whole generation chasing pills, weed and syrup. Yeah, they love no yachty, Tucci, Gucci, Kodak, Amigo, Bras, Boosie. But where the love for the woman look like your mother, I
guess they sing it so back when the sun is cover.
Now cypher, I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember.
Now we about to turn up, man. We about to turn up.
To Arca Bay front line till the law call my
I'm gonna get my slides together. We about to get right.
I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. That's right. I be that more you gon'
remember. Man, we need to get all our people up here tonight.
All you super scholars holler.
This album from the book, but you ain't building on the ground, then you worse than the first. You can sound good, but that's only on the surface. Power working for them people. Tell me what your purpose ain't worried about your homie, but nobody that know. Yeah, look back.
He ain't my bro. Yeah, you know I ain't slow. I seen it all before. How they try to kill the prophet.
Yes, indeed. 75 to 1.
Got it right now. Don't say that I'm not down. I'm coming for my vast estate.
I want my town, my shirt, my stores, my school, my nation. Sick and tired of the procrastination and debating. Y'all keep hating.
When love is the savior, you
don't love yourself.
You can't love your neighbor.
That's why you killing, fighting, murray out of your race. If you ain't for wars, then get out of my face.
Cause Chinese love China, Italians love Italy. If you used to love the wars, bro, come on and build it with me. Let's go. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. That's right.
Yeah, I'm ready. You're right.
I be that more you gon' remember.
Man, this is gonna be a good one tonight, family.
Till the law call my number. I be that more you
this gonna be a good one tonight.
I'ma be that more you gon' remember. Oh yeah. I be that
more idea. Members only concert coming soon.
Till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. Be more.
Members only concert coming soon.
I be that more you gon' remember.
To Arca Bay front line till the law call my number.
I be that more you gon' remember. LA. I be that more you gon' remember.
All right, fam, we about to turn up. Time is up now.
To Arca Bay front line till the law call my number.
Time up. Time up. We about to turn up right now. Time up. Time up. We about to turn up right now. I'm using a different software right now, so that's why I be losing myself in the process. Because let me tell you what happened, fam. Let me tell you what happened. What happens is people behind the scenes, these janky little computer type people, they begin to seem like they be messing with the system. I be messing with, like, so I gotta rotate softwares. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta rotate software just to try to, they can't hit a moving target. So I'm using another type of software tonight. And I'm gonna get through it. I be using new software every week, seem like it lately. Ever since this Tariq Nasheed story has been getting a lot of tread, you know, me getting some movement, and people starting to wake up. It appears to me that I'm always fighting something as it relates to these live streams in my computer setup. I've never had this problem before. I've been doing this for years. I've never had this problem. But anyway, family, it don't matter. It don't matter. We're going to get it done. Ain't nowhere to run. Ain't nowhere to hide. We're going to get it done. But anyway, fam, we got to get busy. Y'all ready to get busy? Family, listen. We're going to be here for the next hour and a half to 2 hours. But family, I really want your attention. And I really want to say that if you have a brother, a sister, a friend, an associate that claims to be FBA, please share this with them. They're going to get mad at you. They're going to think that I'm doing this for clout. They're going to think that I'm doing this and I'm causing division. They're going to use everything in the book not to take this medicine. But this show here tonight is the one that solidifies everything that I've done concerning Tariq Nasheed. Many times I do these shows, I'll talk about the people at the museum. Well, the people that's watching, they don't get affected by that because they were like, oh, he shouldn't have went up there. I might talk about how Tariq has grifted from the movies, and it's beyond me that he can get donations to make a movie and sell it back to the people and they don't feel offended by it. That blows me away. But nevertheless, it is what it is. But this one is 1.9 million scheming. All right, this one here, no one will be able to run from it. No one will be able to get away from it. We have been working on this for quite some time, family. I mean, we have been working on this for quite some time, and we finally had it to come through the clutch the other night. You understand what I'm saying? And what I'm talking about is unadulterated proof that this guy has swindled the people out of millions of dollars. And they can't lie or run from this tonight. Now, listen, I'm saying that he has swindled them out $1 million. And I'm saying because of his own words. Now, check this out. They could call that slander, but you know, slander is a lie. And this is why I do the show like I do. I show receipts. And therefore, that way, if they try to say that I slander, I say, well, you examine the receipts. You tell me what you see. This is why I do the shows like I do. I just don't get up here and talk. Because when you get up there and talk, or you show a fake receipt without doubling back and making sure that it's sound, that it is what it is, you're going to get yourself in a bind. So with that being said, myself, what I will do is I will give you the receipts. Now, at the end of the day, if by chance I am wrong, I will make an apology and remove it from my platform. If I am wrong, if one can prove that I am wrong, I will remove it from the platform immediately. But you have to prove that I'm wrong. You have to prove that I'm wrong. You can come up here, you can show me. You know what I mean? You can come up here and you can show me where I'm wrong. But tonight, we're about to hear on this very mic. Y'all remember this in August 16th, 2021? I just wanted to say how proud I am of everyone who contributed to this historic project so far. We have 2 days left in the campaign, and we have raised 60% of the goal so far. We are in the zone, he says. We are in the zone. We are in the zone now, and we need to keep the momentum going for the next 2 days. If everyone could double down on that contribution and share the campaign link. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what he said. And share the campaign link. I want y'all to pay attention and share the campaign link on your social media. That would be great. Let's bring the victory. Let's bring it to the victory line, family. I'm gonna do this for a couple of times because this sets the stage for where I'm going. Congratulations. And thanks to everyone who made this campaign a success. Y'all there? Thanks to everyone who made this campaign a success. We made history with this monumental effort. I'm extremely proud of everyone who helped make this campaign a success. Now we are going to immediately get started on getting the land for the museum. Hold up. Now we are going to Immediately get started on getting the land for the museum. We will keep everyone posted on the next stages for the projects. Remember, we are going to have all your names on the walls in different sections of the museum. So please make sure your names are spelled correctly in the contribution section. Please, no nicknames. We need your real names to put on the wall. We don't want to put Trap Boy and Lil Wet Wet on the walls as donors. Real names only, please. Again, and thanks to the family. All right, now, y'all with me so far? So the first thing is, there is no land, but everybody knows that. There is no land, but as I said, everybody knows that. But that's nothing to what you're about to see. We are now 73% of the funding, so I'm bouncing it back and forth of the museum. We have less than 27 hours to meet our goal. Over 6,800 of you have contributed so far. If everyone who contributed can give just 40 more right now, at least we will reach the goal, and the Hidden History Museum will become a reality. Let's make this happen, family. We can do this. Respect and blessing. I'm going back and forth with it now. Update. Now remember, that was 2021. Let me bring you into March 2022. Greetings, family. I just wanted to give everyone an update on the museum. We are still working on securing a location here in Los Angeles. Watch this grifter. Watch him. We got to watch him closely now. Securing the location here in Los Angeles. This is another property in Leimert Park, area of Crenshaw District, that we are waiting to get the green light for. Our team is ready to purchase any property in that area that is available. Fam, this is going to be for real here. This one here going to shake everybody up. We are dealing with a few political challenges, but we are taking our time to make sure we get the best location we need to make the museum work. We know that that's a lie. Now, remember, somebody put in here the team. I want y'all to remember, he claimed that our team is ready. Thank you, family. Spin Control. Also, thank you for the Cash App, Sunny Justice Bay. Nicole said keep pushing. And Brave Strong, appreciate you. All right, remember he said team now, because all of this going to play a part in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I know people want to get straight to the good part, but what I got to do, I got to lay this out, because this is for real tonight. Now look at this. Greetings, family. I just wanted to give everyone an update on the museum. We found another building location in South LA. The property is on Jefferson near Crenshaw. Here we go. The sellers have been very cooperative, and we are now exchanging documents so we can put the property in escrow. So things are looking very good. I'm going to continue to give you more updates for weeks to come. Now, that is March the 22nd. Now, remember, this goes all the way back to when they got the money, August 18, 21. Do anybody remember when the building was supposedly purchased? The building was supposedly purchased in September 22. That's a year later. Now let me ask you, a year later, holding $1 million with $1 million mortgage of your home, with a $500,000 vehicle. Oh, let me say this real quick. For all of those that's in here tonight, will be extreme pocket watching, because this donations comes from the people. And since it came from the people, I'm going to speak for the people and show where their money went. Is that okay? Since the money came from the people, even though they're mad at me because I'm about to show them where their money has went, even though they're mad at me, I'm going to show the people what happened to their money. All right? Since it came from the people, then I feel as though that I'm going to show the people. All right? So, I like that too. We still ain't seen the donor's name on the wall. All right? Yeah, so tonight, anybody who can't handle this, this will be extreme pocket watching. This will be pocket watching on steroids. All right? This will be pocket watching on steroids. All right? So if you're not ready, then you might just want to get out of here. If you don't want to hear how you was robbed, then I'll give you time to leave now. If you don't want to hear how you were suckered and played, then you can leave right now. All right? Because tonight, this is extreme pocket watching. All right. Here we go. And this is all good, family, because people need to know exactly what's going on. Now, here we go. As you may have noticed, lately, Tariq has been pushing the American Maroon DVD and FBA stream that he recently released. But once again, he got all of this money, almost $92,000, but he's still charging the FBAs to buy the movie. They donated $1 million+ and he still charged the FBAs for the grand opening. At any level of making a contribution after that $1 million, it should have been a free entry and then maybe the second one. But now, he's still, so right now, he's pushing this thing. June 28th, 2022, he got $92,000 for contributions to do the Maroon. Let me tell you something. June 28, 22, he got these contributions. Before the next June, he has already completed the documentary. Well, let me tell you all that he did. Basically, all he did was get some people come and sit down and put a camera in front of them, and then go to Fiverr and to make some graphics to go with their story and keep it pushing. That's why it doesn't take a whole big production. That's all. That's it. The same thing with the cartoons, Michi and myself and Tommy. He just go to Fiverr and get somebody, write a little script, and then he just produce it, and then he kiki. You know what I'm saying? But you ever wonder why these things are not moving towards Netflix? Anybody ever wonder that? For one, most of these movies, that's another story. We're going to talk about that another time. These movies are not even really put out there as an official release in reality. But we'll talk about that another time. You know what I mean? This is straight from his basement to your pocket, straight from his den to your pocket, to his pocket, flex his bank account. But anyway, we're getting to that another time. You know what I mean? Maybe next show. But with that being said, here we go. Again, all of this money that he has taken from his followers, he's also selling the same products back to them. You understand what I'm saying? So every time the supporters donate, you know what I'm saying, he sells it back to them. Don't nobody block Sam Carter. Keep Sam Carter in here. Keep all the FBAs in here so they can see these receipts real quick. He sells it back to him. But I'm going to move past that because I'm just reiterating. Now, remember when he said that they got the building. Here on Moorish World TV, we exposed that the building was being leased. Nobody ever knew that before we exposed it, that it was being leased. Brandon went up there and confirmed it. You know what I'm saying? We seen it from here. Now, one of the things that you would notice is the equipment in the back, which we noticed from the beginning. And we knew, I knew because we knew something wasn't right, and we did the research. You know what I'm saying? Moochie Bear, myself, we did the research, and we find out that he was getting $6,400 a month. Now today, why is he so desperate to have an event every month? Why? Because that $6,400 a month is gone. Why would he need that $6,400 a month if he paid for the building? This is what we had met. Why would he worried about $6,400 a month if the building is paid for? It's lock, stock, and barrel. Why would he be worried about that? You know what I'm saying? Keep Roy Collins in here too. Roy Collins want to stay dumb, but we're not going to let him. Keep Roy Collins in here too. Keep all the FBA haters in here. If they're going to stay and listen, they will wake up tonight if they never woke up before. You know what I'm saying? All they got to do is keep paying attention. Keep Roy in here. I'll be the crab in the barrel and all of that tonight. Please keep them in here. You feel what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, why would he be worried about $6,400 a month? And then he goes and file a restraining order against Brandon because Brandon walked up in there, and then the people said that they seen my video and they didn't feel as though that it was conducive for the business that they was conducting, and so they had to get out of there. So he loses the $6,400 a month in like December, and then he start planning this opening. You feel what I'm saying? And now, when me as a researching type of person who have researched and dedicated so much time, I'm like, why would he be worrying about that $6,400 a month? And you're going to find out why today. So what we will find out is that those cameras that we had seen in the background right there when he was walking on the video, we found out this early on, that it was a photo studio there. You know what I'm saying? And an art gallery and a church, as well as a real estate spot. So we had already found out this early on. A lot of things that we find out, we don't throw straight up on the screen in the beginning. Do you see what I'm saying? Because we want to make sure that it's confirmed and that you won't be able to sue me for slander, because we're going to double back many a times. And so when we seen that equipment that time, you follow me, we studied and researched and found out, oh man, he got people there. That was one of the biggest mistakes that he made. And then another mistake that he made was when he did the video and had the European in the back, and he lied to the people. He lied to FBAs and said, we own the building. We're going to start immediately getting curators, getting decorators. No, he wasn't. He had a lease all the way up till 2023 August. But he tried to get them out of the building, but he couldn't hide her so much because she hid, but she got caught in the camera. So he was forced to tell FBA that he had tenants in there. He never told them that before, and that's what blows me away. The FBAs did not question how he doubled back and now say he has tenants because he was caught. Well, tonight he's going to have to double back again, because again, we caught his hand in the cookie jar once more again. But this one is bigger than ever than you would imagine. You follow me? This one is a little bit bigger than what you would imagine. So family, it's about to go down, family. It's about to go down. Oh, yeah. This one is going to be bigger than what you imagine. Now, one thing for sure, two things for certain. Let me make sure that I don't have. I'm going to make sure that I don't have a few things on here. Hold on. All right, let me. I want to make sure that I secure this document real quick with block out a few things. Give me 1 second. Let me just block out a few things. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that like that. Bam. Block that out real quick. Because you know he definitely don't want you to know this. Let me. Oh. Yeah, he definitely don't want you to know this. So let me just block this out real quick before I get to it. Yeah, I'm gonna block that out real quick. Let me see if I got anything else I gotta block out real quick before I get to it. I don't think so. I think that's it. That might be it. That might be it. That might be it. Bam, bam, bam. All right, that might be it. That might be it. That might be it. Yeah, because it's about to get heavy. It's about to get heavy in here. Y'all ready? About to get heavy as a Chevy in this demonstration. All right. Yeah, I think we good. I think we good. I think we good. And so, do anybody remember when he purchased the museum and it was on the internet that he purchased it first? The first price was he purchased it for like $900,000. That was one of the first prices that hit the internet. Where did they come up with that figure? I don't know. The second thing is it actually came up on the seller's part of real estate in websites that it was sold for like 1.1 million. And that's when everybody started talking about, man, he paid 1.1 million for that. But me and Moochie Bear, we had a whole different figure. We had a whole different figure at this time. With that being said, we would find out right now the market value of the property is only $800,000 according to market analysts. Right now, according to the internet markets analysts, it's he already lost money on it. According to market analysts. I mean, this is not me. This is what the internet is saying. Well, hey, but who cares? That's not my point that I'm making. But we would find out that the purchase price on the record and for the record was $1.865 million. Did y'all hear what I say? The purchase price was $1.865,000. Did y'all hear what I say? That's 1.8 million. I say 1.9, rounded off. That was the purchase price. But hold up, wait a minute. Something is missing. Something is missing. What's missing? He raised 1.1 million. Something is missing. If he said we got the money and the spot was on the market for $1 million, give or take, why would he be purchasing it for 1.8 million? He said we got the money. Why would he be purchasing it? It wasn't on the market for 1.8. Why would he be purchasing it for 1.8 million? Makes no sense. Makes no sense. When he got the $1 million, he said we got the money. But hold up. Wait a minute. And I'm not the smartest guy in the classroom, but I can count a little bit. This is what he promised, and you know what you got. People was getting excited. A museum are made by what you put in it. It will be cultural artifacts and memorabilia for research and educational purpose, not items to sell. I'm sorry I rep for my ancestors to disappoint you. That is not how it went down. You know and I know. We got all official documents here. This is all official documents. You follow me? We got the deed, we got the grant, we got everything. And now we're going to talk about the seller of the property. So when you look at the APN, the owner is Melanoid Nation Foundation, the nonprofit. You follow me? And just so people can know, the assessor parcel number is a unique number assigned to real property by the tax assessor of the property jurisdiction. The APN is useful for record keeping and is often used in violation assignments to identify the subject property. I'm gonna take it real slow with you. I don't want to get no names on here real quick. All right, so I'm gonna go past that. So here we go again. The property was purchased in 9/14/22 for $1.8 million. But you got to remember, that was not the sticker price. That was not the sticker price. Press 7 if y'all can remember. That was not the sticker price on the internet. Anybody remember? Press 7 if you remember. Anybody remember? I can pull it up later. Do anybody remember? That wasn't the sticker price. How in the heck you get up to that? That wasn't the sticker price. That wasn't the price on the internet. How did it get up to that? All right. Here you go again. 9/14/22. Purchase date. $1,865,000 was the pay. This is the one that I'm going to not have you waiting any longer. Look closer to this document, and you will find out that there's a lender. There's a lender on this property. What does that mean? Why is he having events every month? Say it with me now. Velocity City Commercial Capital is the lender. And what is the loan for? What is the loan for? Somebody tell me. It would appear that someone pocketed the $1 million and went and got a mortgage, paid a down payment, and kept it pushing. Take a look at it for yourself. Take a look at it for yourself. According to this document, nobody bought this right out, as people are suspecting. This is why he had to have that event, because now he has a mortgage. This is why he's going to have an event in March.
Network with a lot of the people. The Turn Up event on the 25th, Saturday the 25th, March on the 25th, Saturday the 25th, March, Saturday the 25th. We're going to have another Turn Up event, another networking event where people come on out. You get to vibe with other like-minded people. You get to eat good food. At the end of this month, on the 25th, Saturday the 25th, March, Saturday the 25th.
You see this? You see this? This is why he's going to keep having events, because this has not been paid for outright. There's a mortgage, it appears, according to this document, that matches every other document. There's a mortgage. He got to pay this mortgage every month. He got to pay it every month. So every month he's going to have to do an event unless he has a minimum of $10,000 to put out every month for this mortgage. Y'all hear what I said? Y'all hear what I said? Y'all see what I said? He's going to have somewhere around $10,000 a month. That's not to mention the mortgage on his home that's over $1 million. He's got to have the events every month. He has no choice. He's backed into a corner. He's backed into a corner at this point. He has no choice. See, let me tell you something. I'm different from all of the other people. I'm different from all the other people that he attacked. The other people that he attacked, they didn't have time to go through this. I do. I rock with the ancestors. I rock with the family. I don't care if you call me what you want to call me, a stalker. You want to call me a pedophile, a rape. You can call me whatever you want. I know it ain't real. But what you're doing is real. Now, again, I would invite anybody to challenge this information. Because according to this loan document that anybody can find on the internet, Velocity Commercial Capital is the lender. You hear what I said? Is the lender. And so, with that being said, it would appear that 1.1 million that was donated by 11,047 supporters, most of that went in the pocket. Most of it went in the pocket. Yeah, he probably had to put $300,000 down payment. You know, they just don't give you a mortgage. You ain't got to put no money down. You got to put something down. So he put something down. And now he's trying to finagle. This is why he has to have events every month. And it's going to be at the expense of FBAs. Every month, the FBAs, he's going to have to keep them excited. He's going to have to keep them delusional. He's going to have to keep them manipulated. He's going to have to. And it's in his best interest not to mention my name anymore, because now they're starting to come and check out. And if they check out this video, it's over. It's over. It's over. With that being said, he paid $1,351.45 for 1,350 square feet. Did you hear what I said? Do anybody know what 1,350 square feet, 1,300? Our Unity Hall is bigger than that. Anybody know what like because I do a little bit of property work. I know what 1,300 square feet. That's nothing. That's a medium-sized home. That's a medium-sized home. He paid almost $2 million. Why didn't he go to Atlanta with the people money? Why didn't he go to Atlanta? He always doing something in Atlanta. Because if you understood this COINTELPRO in the modern day, they center all their actions and focus out west, either in the Arizona area or even in the California area. This is why Polite goes to California. This is why the guy that helped get Fred Hampton murdered was transferred to California. This is why Tariq Nasheed lives in a gated community off of the highway in his own prison. In his own prison. This is why when he walk out, he need them people with him. This is just not him. His team, remember? But this is what it is, family. He literally paid almost $2 million, family. $2 million, family. But he didn't pay anything. He got a loan. He got a loan and took the people money. Go to Velocity website, make your own account. It'll come up for you. Go to Velocity website and make your own account. And you will see what it is. According to these people, the transaction value, and maybe that's tax and interest and whatever the case may be, but people donated 1.1 million. But he never mentioned that. Why didn't he mention that? Why didn't he mention that? Why didn't he mention the actual value, the actual price? Because he know that he went and got a loan. And what type of loan is it? Can anybody read? What type of loan is it? What type of loan is it? Somebody read the mortgage record. Tell me what type of loan is it? Somebody write it in the chat while I take a sip of the heavenly kombucha. What type of loan did he get, family? Can somebody write it? A conventional loan. A little bit different than a mortgage loan. The interest rate is super high. The interest rate on a conventional loan is super high. Yeah. He can't lie no more. You can't be mad at me no more, FBA. I'm saving you some headache. I'm saving you some headache, FBA brothers and sisters. Bro, Will L., you see this? Y'all see this? How are you going to be mad at me, FBA? But you going to cuss me out now? You should be glad I'm trolling. You should be glad that I'm trolling. Because if you still want to buy in this for years to come, then that's on you. But here it is. You've been played. You've been played completely. You've been played completely. And he's live right now. He's live right now, still pushing the grift. You follow me? Melanoid Nation Foundation, Stewart Title Company, transaction value 1.865. Lender, Velocity Commercial Capital. Finance type, resale. Loan type, conventional. The assessed market value, $873,821. There you go. See, this is where the rubber meets the road. A conventional loan is a mortgage loan that is not insured or guaranteed by the government, such as under the Federal Housing Administration, Department of Veteran Affairs, and the Department of Agriculture loans programs. Conventional loans can be conforming or non-conforming. Most of the time, a conventional loan will definitely require you to have a higher down payment. You see what I'm saying? And as you can see right here, can finance a primary residence, vacation home, rental property, etc. But the interest rate is just crazy high. It's just crazy high. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy high. And here it is. Here it is. Now, I'm not making this stuff up. It is what it is. Now, as he talks about, he has a museum. As you can see, he didn't do much to this place. There is no pulling of permits in this place since 2020. All he did was put some paint on there and put some Home Depot flooring on there and got a few pictures in there and got that sign put up there, and there you go. He haven't done nothing. He haven't done nothing. Here's the history of the permits on the building. Here's the history of the permits. Right there. There they go. Not saying that he had to do anything, but as you can see at the bottom one in 2003, they put a sign on by On-Site, and they got a permit to do that, and that was $1,700. Illuminated channel wall sign, 13 by 20. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he done nothing. He done nothing. Nothing. This is, see, people, where you get your research from? They call it research for a reason. You know what I mean? As you can see all the transfers. Look how many hands was in this thing. Look at this. Jefferson Studio bought it on the same day and then resold it. Y'all see this? I remember Moochie Bear said one time, man, I think they might be in on it. That's why the price jumped so high. And then when you look at this, which I didn't peel back the onion on this one yet, but you see all of these names on here for the seller, but then you see the seller for Jefferson Studios as well as the buyer at some point. Did y'all peep that? Now, I don't know what all of that means. I don't know what all of that means. It sounds a bit strange to me. Sounds a bit strange to me. It sounds a bit strange to me. And I think this is going to continue to unfold. And no, this is not doctored. This is online from a company. This is not doctored at all. This is not doctored at all. This is access to database. I mean, this is access to database. This is what it is. I just screenshot it. You feel what I'm saying? Now, let's say, for instance, if he paid 20%, and I just use Maryland for an example with a credit score of 700, 719. Say he paid a 20% down payment with 6.305% interest. This is what he will pay every month. And this is just a projection. This is not real. I'm just saying. What I'm telling you is that he will be paying in the neighborhood of thousands and thousands of dollars a month. So it would be incumbent upon him to make sure that he has events every month. That's why he said he's going to have events every month. He's going to have to. There's no way in the world he'll be able to keep up this charade for the next 10 months without grifting. It's impossible. You got to remember that he also have the same home bills. You understand what I'm saying? His home is worth over $1 million. He brags about this stuff. You know what I'm saying? He brags about this stuff. He got marble cabinets. I mean, marble cabinets. There'd be some big old cabinets. But I mean, he got marble countertops. He was bragging on one video. So this is not something that we're making up. You know what I'm saying? This is the real deal. You know what I'm saying? This is the real deal. He brags on this stuff. We're only using the information that he has given us. You know what I'm saying? Now look at this. I just wanted to give everyone an update on the museum. We are still working on securing a location here in Los Angeles. Our team is ready to purchase any property in that area. You feel me? This is the thing here. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody said they're not marble, they're granite. Somebody said they're not marble. Whatever it was, he was bragging up a storm. Now, what I want to do, I didn't want this video last too long. You know what I mean? I didn't want this video to last too long, family. I'm not gonna belabor the point. I want the FBAs to get in here and see it. I want the FBAs to get here and see it, because if I let this video go over an hour and a half, they're gonna try to chalk it up to just another live stream with Tahaka Bay just talking You know what I'm saying? So I want to make it short. I'll be back here live tomorrow to talk about some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I want to make this one short here. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody said, did he receive a grant? Did he receive a grant for starting that museum? And is it a nonprofit? No, it's a nonprofit. And what he received is donations. And he took those donations, pocketed the donations allegedly, and got a loan. And I say allegedly because according to the paperwork, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, because we wasn't there, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? But with the case, whatever the case may be, yeah, this is him. This is him right here. But
We're going to have the month of March. We're going to have another event this month. We're going to do monthly events like we did at the grand opening. We're going to have another event at the end of this month on the 25th, Saturday the 25th, March, Saturday the 25th. We're going to have another turn-up event, another networking event where people come on out. You get to vibe with other like-minded people. You get to eat good food. You get to
he didn't make that quota.
Network with a lot of phenomenal folks.
He didn't make that
Ladies,
quota.
you can meet you a nice fella. Fellas, you can meet you a nice lady, or you can bring your significant other.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Unbelievable. The gall of this guy. How long can he keep up this charade? How long can he keep this up? You and I know he can't keep this up long. I don't care if no FBAs believe anything that we're talking about. We know he can't keep this up. We know he can't keep this up. There's no way possible he will be able to keep this up. Impossible. Impossible. I don't care. I don't care what he do. He will not be able to keep this up. It ain't gonna happen. It's a done deal. Let me just thank some of the family who sent the Cash App. Sis Nicole, JS. I'm gonna say JS because I don't want to say no names because I don't like to throw people out there. Brave Strong. I mentioned you, and I just mentioned you again. And man, let me just say thank y'all, family. This does, man. And I want to thank the Moochie Bears that don't get recognized. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about those that drop me information, those that are concerned that that this guy is going to slip through the cracks once again, as we know where the musician, I forget his name, the keyboard musician was on his heels, and for some reason, you know, keyboard musician kind of fell back and he slipped through the cracks. But he's not going to slip through the cracks at this point. Yeah, he's not going to slip through the cracks because I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. And I'll talk about that in our membership group possibly tomorrow. I'll put a flyer in. I'm going to talk maybe lunchtime. Matter of fact, lunchtime, I'll talk about that. But he's not going to slip through the cracks. He's not going to slip through the cracks. Like at this point, my information can be used for him to be prosecuted for this madness at this point. And I don't care. I don't care. At this point, this guy has taken advantage of vulnerable people from the strength that they hoping for a better tomorrow. And this is the difference between Moorish World TV and other platforms. This information that I have is legitimate. This is not just a podcast and I'm just up here talking. It's legitimate. This is legitimate research. This is not, I can't say it enough. This is legitimate research. This is not the same thing that you see on YouTube, where people turn on their mic and they start talking, where people start calling people this and they throw one receipt. They say this or say that. No, this is not that. This is legitimate information. Legitimate, that can be used in the court of law, that can be used by one of the FBAs that feel like they need to sue him to get their money back. They can use this information. They can use this information. If the FBAs decide that they want their money back because they've been fooled to believe that they was going to get a piece of land and they was going to get a supersized museum, then they can use this. If they feel as though that they want to use my videos to say, listen, I've donated X amount of dollars and this is what it is. He didn't buy, he got a mortgage. This is what it is. He didn't purchase, he got a mortgage. Where's the rest of our money? They can use this. This is not the regular thing. This is not the regular thing right here. People wonder why these other guys are not saying my name, Jason Black and these guys. I don't know these guys. I have no reason to research these guys. So people don't have to ask me, research Jason Black. I have no reason. He never attacked me. Tariq Nasheed attacked me. Tariq Nasheed lied on me. I mean, the Black Network, whatever it's called, and they never attacked me. They don't mention my name. They never said nothing about me since this whole thing been going on. Did anybody hear them say something about me yet? Anybody? They never say nothing about me. I have no reason to research them. They don't bother me. That's Tariq now, man. I heard, but they don't bother me. So I really don't have no real reason to be barking up their tree. I have no reason. No reason whatsoever. 9 times out of 10, the research that I do is instigated by the one that is the subject of the research. I've only researched Tariq because he called me out my name, called me, he threatened me, don't do it. And then he called me a pedophile. He called me a sex offender. He called me all these names. It's the only reason. If we would have discussed FBA, then we would have been good. I would have never pulled back and peeled this onion and find out what was going on. I would have never did it. But because I'm talking about FBA and he went off the cliff talking crazy, now we got a whole lot of more digging to do because we ain't done yet. We ain't done yet because let me tell you something. We ain't finished with that Marcus Vincent Thomas piece. We ain't finished with that Marcus Sanders piece either. We ain't finished with that. We ain't finished with that FBI connection. We ain't finished with none of that yet. We ain't finished with that yet. We ain't finished. We ain't finished with those tax papers as it relates to a nonprofit. We ain't finished. We ain't finished. See, when it's time to go to court, I would advise Tariq Nasheed, Marcus Vincent Thomas, the representative of FBA, I would advise him to offer up a settlement almost immediately. Because if I'm able to produce this on a podcast, just imagine what I'm going to produce in the court of law for calling me a sex offender. Just imagine. Just imagine when discovery comes, what I want to see. Just imagine. I don't even know if you Tariq Nasheed. Just imagine. I don't even know. This is why on the lawsuit is Tariq Nasheed and Marcus Vincent Thomas. We got to find out who we suing. That's the first call of duty. I mean, that's the first call of duty. We got to find out who we suing because nobody knows who you are. Nobody knows who you are. Nobody knows who you are. All we know is that you popped on the scene as Tariq Allah Nasheed. You're not a Muslim. You're not a 5%er. But you carry these names. We don't know who you are. We don't know nothing about you. Maybe the other people are comfortable with giving you their life savings and don't know nothing about you. But we don't know who you are. We don't know who you are. So, hey, my recommendation would be just go ahead and just hold your breath and say, go away, please go away, please go away. That's my suggestion. I don't know if it's gonna work. Please, go away, please. That's my suggestion. That's the best I can do. You know what I mean? Because you barked up the wrong tree this time. I'm the wrong one. I'm the more you're gonna remember. So family, listen. Anybody want to join in for comments? Huh? Anybody want to join in for comments? Let me see. I'll let y'all comment because I don't want to belabor the point. Let me see if anybody have anything they want to say. Let's see. Anybody? Let's see. Any FBAs want to come in? I always give everybody the right to prove me wrong, as long as you don't come up here cussing. And then somebody said, I know you don't like cussing because your channel is monetized. Before my channel was monetized, I've never had people cuss. I have my children listen to this. What are you talking about? My mama listen. My mama watch me sometimes. She said she don't like Morse Road TV. She said because I be getting too pumped up. She said you make me nervous. You be up there and you get to talking and you be moving yourself and jumping all around. You make me. I can't watch that. I can't watch that program on YouTube. I can watch you on Facebook because now Facebook I do Holy Day. I can't watch you on that YouTube thing. You be dancing all around and jumping all around. You be acting like a fool, like you done lost your mind. I can't watch that YouTube thing you do on that program. Glass Cut said GS be scared of my pets. I'm saying, me and my mother went out to lunch. Me and my mother went out to lunch the other day. What was that? Saturday, I think. You know what I mean? Me and my mother went out to lunch Saturday, and I was talking about the European Jesus. I said, Mom, look, I was talking about you about the European Jesus. I said, you remember that European Jesus you had on the wall? And we laughed about it. She's like, yeah. We talking about the European. I said, Mama, you went to Family Dollar and got the copper tone Jesus. And I was like, man, he looked like an Indian, but it's good enough for me. As long as he ain't no European. Yeah. Me and my mom was talking with that just what was that Saturday? Yeah, that's all right. We went to where me and mama go to. Listen, if y'all mama or y'all got elders, man, pick them elders up. You know what I mean? We ain't getting no pork cabbage, but pick the elders up. I'm gonna talk about my end game in the membership section. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be talking about where I'm going with this. You know what I'm saying? But listen, family, your elders, man, take the elders out. Take your mama out. Take the older people out. Me and my mama, we went to where we went to? We went to a couple of Goodwills. Yeah, just walk around. Mama ain't buying them. We did a couple of Goodwills and just look at some raggedy stuff. Look at some junk. I said, Mama, look at all this junk. I said, Mama, we ain't buying none of this junk, is we? I ain't putting none of that junk in my car. I might get broke with it. I said, we ain't putting all this junk in my car. Mama put it. Light Barrow, where you been?
Up and around.
Light Barrow, hold on, Light Barrow. Do Do you take the elders out? You gotta take the elders out, light bearer.
Hold on.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
We got Sister Light Bearer in the building. I'm gonna let her talk in a minute. Yeah, but I'm telling you, man, you gotta take the elders out. You know what I mean? Take them to the Goodwill, but be careful. Don't put that stuff in your car. They some have roaches and bugs in them.
Hold on.
Yeah, roaches and bugs in that demonstration. Mama, get this roach out my car. No, but this is a nice lamp. Look at this lamp. That Joe have project roaches in that demonstration. Y'all be careful with Goodwills and Salvation's Harmonies. I can hear you well.
Okay. I won't be up too long. I just wanted to say you're doing a good job. Thank you for looking out for people.
Thank
And
you, sis.
I knew from I heard, I was listening when he was raising the money and stuff. And when you said something about, he had told the people that the land, at first it sounded like he was trying to get land, a spot to build. And he said it was 1.8 million. I remember that specifically. And you hit it right on the dot, flat out lie. It's a huge lie because I heard it with my own ears. Him telling the people.
And that's the thing, Light Bearer. This is the whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
If people get mad at Morse World TV because I do video after video after video after video, and I get it. They're not used to this. You know what I mean? Things that people not used to, they really don't understand. But because I understand how social media work, I understand we are in the microwave age. Yeah, and this guy is a serious grifter. He's a serious threat. And not to mention that I am of the thought that he is working for them people. There is no doubt in my mind. There is no doubt in my mind. I know what I seen when I went on that block. I know without a doubt or contradiction what I seen in my footage when I went up there. There is no doubt in my mind. However, if that wasn't a Moorish World TV, this stuff will go on and on and on and on. And no one have the time to do this. How many people really have the time to do this?
Exactly. You're doing your job.
Okay. Yeah. How many people, sis, have the time to do 20 to 50 slide PowerPoints to show that these people are not who they say they are? Most people don't have that time.
No, not too many people.
Somebody say, turn your mic up, sis.
Oh, I have to go. I can't stay on too long because someone's asleep.
Oh, it's what you say, you got to go to sleep?
No, I said someone's in the room and I'm disturbing them, so I have to go. I just wanted to come on and tell you that, but you're the one, you got time. Nobody else really has that time.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Sister Lightbearer. Appreciate you.
Peace.
She said she got to go because somebody is in the room asleep, but she was compelled to just come and show some love to the Grand Sheik of the Moorish World TV citizens. So listen, family, we'll be back here tomorrow, family, and we're going to turn up. Family, I would like y'all to share this as much as you can over and over and over. I'm going to take clips out of this. I'm going to be sharing it more and more and more. People need to understand this. People need to know that this is a grift like never before. You know what I mean? This is a grift like never before. This is a 1.9 million grift. And I'm going to do a rerun of this again. That's right. And we're going to add more receipts to it because they need to know. I appreciate you, family. I'm up out of here.